This episode is brought to you by Starpil Pro. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pink Table Talk. It is Taylor and Crystal, of course. And today we have two beautiful new guests, Dani and Callie. So first, before we get into it, I'm going to have our guests introduce themselves. So Dani, you go first. Tell the people about you.
Thank you. Yes, so my name is Dani. I'm the senior graphic designer at Starpil. I've been here for 2 years already, and I basically make all the designs you might see on website, emails, things like that.
Yes, all the beautiful graphics. This girl right here. And then Callie, tell us about yourself.
So I'm the social media manager for Nova. So I do the Instagram, the TikTok, and I've only been here for about 6 months, but I'm loving it.
Oh, Callie's the funniest person that I know in the entire world. All the cringy stuff you see on TikTok and everything, Callie does it with ease. It's amazing. It's respectable. If you don't follow us on socials, please do me a favor and go do it. Crystal, for those who are new, this is the first time watching or listening to Be Table Talk. Tell the people who you are.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm the customer service and sales manager here at Starpil. I've been with us for maybe about 3 years now. So you've seen me before on other Pink Table Talks. I'm just here to talk to you about increasing your revenue for your business, anything sales related. That's me.
Yes, Crystal is our numbers girl. And I'm Taylor. I'm the brand educator here. So I'm obviously a licensed esthetician. So I educate you, talk about the products, all that stuff. So today we are going to talk about IECSC New York, which was
2 weeks
two
ago.
weeks ago. I said a month, but it's 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, we all went. This was my third or fourth show, but my first New York show. And this was this wasn't your first show.
This is my first trade show, to actually be
Yeah, so this
selling and
was
with
my
people.
first show working, not as
Yes.
an attendee.
I've attended
I've
many
worked.
times.
You worked one?
Yeah, I worked at fashion trade show before.
Also similar.
Yeah,
Similar. It's all,
not as big as IECSC.
Yeah, but they're all crazy,
it was fun.
almost cussed, but, keep it professional. Thank you. Yes, an applause. I'm trying. So what, if you don't know what IECSC is, it's an aesthetics conference where exhibitors show, there's classes, there's education, there's people speaking. We were there obviously retailing stuff, but most big brands and smaller brands go there just to market, network, and obviously make money. What was your experience like there?
It was my first time either as an attendee or as an exhibitor. Going in, I just wasn't sure what to expect from it in general, but it was definitely a lot more fun and educational personally for me. Just being able to meet people, interact with the wax. As a graphic designer, I'm not a licensed esthetician at all, but I do see all the products on a daily basis and have to make designs with them and have to see it through pictures. So being able to see it in person and talk to people was definitely really cool. I feel like I just learned so much more about the esthetician industry.
Yeah, I'm sure. And especially it's different just looking at the graphics and just putting videos and stuff together. But now that you can actually visualize what it feels like, I feel like you'll be able to
I have
make
a better
everything
idea.
Exactly.
Exactly. And then the last day, I got half my legs waxed from.
You did. Ari, oh my God. Dani. Dani was my model because I took walk-ins on the third day. So I did demos there, obviously. I used pink and coral
and vegan.
and vegan. I did Ari's underarms too. She had been begging me all week to do her raggedy underarms, and I got them done, and they looked beautiful. And she had a great reaction with vegan. She didn't have a reaction, but anyways, I'm getting off track here. Dani was my model. I did her lower legs. That was your first time?
Yes.
Yeah. So I did vegan roll-on and vegan hard wax on her. I completely forgot about that.
Oh, I don't forget.
Yes. Thank you, Carlos. Callie, since this was your first, I stuttered. Callie.
Chia.
Tell us about your experience at IECSC.
So this was definitely the biggest show I've ever been to. Like the fashion ones I had done in the past were way smaller. There were so many people there.
Oh, and it's the International Beauty Show that's combined too. So I've definitely
IBS.
felt like I just realized that.
No,
I
it's literally
just realized
IBS.
that
Everyone was walking around with bags that said IBS. Big.
Yeah.
That didn't even click. I'm like mind blown, like the Shirley Temple thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you weren't there for that.
No, I was there. Well, you talked
Yeah.
earlier about
Sorry. Side note. Jasmine, our pro partner, makes Shirley Temples at home. Like I never thought about that. Anyways,
2 ingredients. It's literally
yes, Ari too. Ari makes Shirley Temples at home. It's amazing. Like I would have never thought about that. But yeah, it was a lot of people.
It was a lot of people, but I also didn't realize that we were all selling. Like I knew, but I didn't realize until the third day that like it was all hands on deck, which I really liked.
Yeah.
And I love that I had the opportunity to do that because I've always like, I don't know, like the idea of sales, but I feel like that was like I got thrown into it, but I loved it.
You did great though. You definitely have the personality for sales. Like
I'm pretending to be shocked.
yeah, very good.
I do.
No, you definitely have the personality. Even if you don't know something, you're definitely like you would never
Never
ever
Callie
think
would
of
kill
that.
it. I'd be like, "Oh, you're interested in Nova?" And Callie would be like, "You need everything."
Yeah.
No, people would
You
be
really
like,
do.
they would need one thing, and I was like, you actually need.
You
the
need
whole
this,
set.
but why would you only get this if,
Right.
if we have
Well,
all
it
this?
was just such good deals there too that
Yeah.
it was so easy to like convince people that it was a good deal because it really was.
Yeah.
So
Best deals.
Crystal, what was your experience like? Like compare being an attendee and then being
An exhibitor.
yeah.
It was definitely a completely different experience than what I'm used to. It was a lot of fun just communicating with estheticians face to face, talking to business owners, talking to a lot of students. It was a little chaotic in a good way. I've been in salons for many years, so I'm used to like the quick pace, but it's been a minute since I've had to experience that. So just being back home, I'm actually from New York as well. So being back home, being in the city, being around all people in our beauty industry, educating them, answering their questions, it was really exciting. I feel like we built a lot of really good relationships.
For sure.
Having the wax bar there was awesome because you can actually find out what's the right formula for them, let them try it there on the spot so they know what to expect. It was an overall really great experience, and I think that people really love seeing us out there.
Oh, for sure. People definitely were excited, not just like tooting our own horn here,
No, they
but
were.
people definitely were not expecting us to be there, but were very happy that we were there. My experience, very similar to Crystal, like very busy. I was expecting it to be busy because it's the first show since essentially 2019 because the 2021 got canceled, obviously, because the world ended for a little bit. But it's definitely a learning experience. And I love going to shows because it reminds me of like really my love for the industry and why I do what I do. Yeah, I loved
It
it.
was exciting, yeah.
Yes,
I
and
miss
Crystal and I were having nail issues like the entire
Yes, we
time.
were.
Like
But we made it work.
we did make it work. Press-ons.
You know,
Press-ons
you gotta
are a
do what
game
you gotta
changer.
do. One thing
Yes.
about SDs and salon people is that we make things
We'll
happen.
make it work.
We'll figure it out.
We'll make it work. Yes. Always keep nail glue and lash glue on you at all times.
Both of them.
Essentials.
There. Perfect timing, Carlos, with the sound effects. I love it. So, benefits of the show. What do you think students can learn? I mean, granted, you're not an esthetician, but how do you feel like students and pros and even non-professionals learn, like from a social standpoint? What do you guys think? Like the benefits of attending?
I definitely think it was awesome to see the students there. I know
Oh, God,
from
there's
like
so many students.
my perspective is they were like, "Oh my gosh, I've seen you guys on Instagram," and I was like, "That's what I did." I was like, "Well, that's me." I don't know. I thought it was really cool for them to like play with the waxes because some of them like they don't really get that much
No.
education in like aesthetic school about waxing, so it was really cool to just get to show them all the products we have, and definitely it was just fun so they could talk to me, and I don't know, I just loved it.
No, you did really good. You did great. You did great. I definitely feel like it's a networking thing and you build relationships with people. Like for those who came to New York, we're gonna be at Vegas. But you end up building relationships with people that, you know, are going to help you within your career. Like for me, I met the owner of My Skin Buddy years ago when I was still in school, and she is like an amazing person. We still stay in touch, so gotta hi. How rude. But it's really important to network and not be shy and actually like talk to people and ask questions. That's how you learn. Especially if you are in the aesthetics industry but want to get into like what Dani does with graphic design, or want to get into what Callie does, or even Crystal, is definitely the way to go.
Education is important no matter what area you're trying to do. If it's about product, if it's about socials, if it's about graphic design, there's so much information out there. It's just making sure you're getting the right information for you, your business, what you need. Education is just so important.
And there obviously are classes and everything that you can go to, but between all of us at the booth, we're all knowledgeable on the product, so we can answer questions that you have. But just talk to people, please. Just talk, ask questions. Like, we're all there for you to be a resource for you.
I think another benefit of going is like we had a giveaway and some of our students won stuff, and it's like they're winning hundreds of dollars worth of product that you know they didn't have access to before, and now they can use it to either practice with or eventually use in their business. Like, that's such a great opportunity.
Yeah.
1,000%. I also think that another benefit of going to the show is just being able to connect with people, because I think one thing is just like the social media, online, calling, but being able to see someone face to face, get to know their story, get to know why they're waxing or what got them into it, and just connecting one-on-one was definitely something that's priceless.
Oh, for sure. 1,000%.
Something my team gets to experience every day. So
that is
awesome
very true.
that everyone else got that experience, because that's all it is building that relationship, asking them questions, answering their questions, being that resource for them. And at Starpil, we have licensed professionals on staff over the phones and on Nova. So not just at IECSC, we have you know supported all the way around.
Yeah. And that's a big thing for us at Starpil too. Again, not tooting our own horn, but toot toot. We definitely are for professionals. So it's important for Crystal. She really advocated for having estheticians on hand, on site, whatever, on staff, whatever. Because it definitely makes a difference.
100%.
You know, you build a relationship with people and you can relate to them and they can relate to you. Because I had a lot of students ask me how I got to my position and how like you got your job and your job. Yeah, just talk to people. People get inspired and motivated from you, and you don't even realize it. Oh my God, these headphones are killing me. What else? How did your lives and stuff go?
Oh, well, our lives actually did really good. I was very proud. So we've only ever done like one live before on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because you have to have 1,000 followers. And our TikTok's relatively new. So we did one a couple months ago, and then we did another live there because I was like, oh, let's just live stream the demo. And they loved it. I got like 40,000 views on all of my lives combined.
Callie, the socials queen.
Which was awesome to see. The algorithm was in my favor. It really wasn't a skill thing. It was a luck thing, but I'm going to toot my own word.
Of course. Have to. What about you, Dani? How was not your experience? We talked about that already, but I guess what was your
like job
flow with cameras and all that stuff? Because you definitely helped with
she was helping me out
so much. I was honestly at the event, I kind of felt like I just fit into all the spaces, like whatever you need, I got you. Carlos needs me to go and record something or take pictures, I got you. Clean the pots, I got you. Anything that was needed.
Mop the floor.
Wax bar,
clean the bathroom.
Yeah, the wax bar, like it was so popular, and you know that was obviously the point of it, but you know, as a waxer, like you gotta keep it clean. You always gotta stir it. And luckily, we had silicone spatulas, so we can just toss them, and they didn't get as gross as quickly compared to like a wooden one.
It was interesting though. Literally every time I walked over, I was like, "Hold on, I'm gonna get you the right consistency before we try this out.
Right.
Don't you worry. Don't judge yet."
We couldn't, leave. We couldn't have the lids on because that would have been a fiasco. And then people, are going to mess with the temperature. So it was either too hot or it was too cold. But it was fun.
Always stress consistency is key no matter what when you're working with our products. So that was one thing we were really on top of. So thank you, Dani, for helping us keep that clean.
And Joe, our HR manager, was there too. Oh my God. Yes. Round of applause for Joe. Yes, Joe was definitely there making it happen for sure. Callie too. I'm telling you, Callie.
Callie.
I
Yes.
agree.
No, Callie was out there slanging wax.
I was doing a little bit of everything too.
You were.
I just like.
Did you get wax at
I
all?
Did not. I did like my own arm to like show people, but no, I didn't
No.
get wax then.
I couldn't remember.
She waxed my arm.
Oh, I
Pretty
did.
good.
You did?
Okay,
good.
that was off the clock.
With Nova?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Nova.
Okay.
She was just like, give me your arm.
I was like, get it
Perfect.
over.
Still
Yeah,
growing.
so we did have Nova, a warmer, obviously with Nova wax in it for there too. Because when we said wax bar, I feel like people are gonna think of Starpil,
Yeah,
but
we had both.
Nova had his own side, Starpil had its own side. But we were one booth. So what were your? Okay, let me think how I want to word this. Don't do the crickets. Oh, I knew you were gonna do the crickets.
I was waiting for her to do
I
that.
felt it coming.
After the show, did it go how you guys anticipated? Because I feel like people don't really realize how exhausting it can be after attending the show.
My
Because you're like
feet.
overstimulated.
First of all, my feet.
I know.
After the show, thank God our CEO
Yes, our
got
wonderful, amazing CEO
us,
Saul.
he got us some like, I don't even know how to describe
I
it.
don't know. They're like
they're-
insoles, but they feel like you're like walking on bubbles.
Yeah, it's like bubble feet kind
Yeah.
of, and it like breaks up the pressure in your feet. And thank God we had that on
Yeah.
the last day.
I know
because
the last day.
my feet
No, it was
were
the-
killing me.
Was it the last day or
Or
the
we
second
got
day?
it-
Second
Yeah.
last day.
The end
So
of
we
the,
got
at
that.
the end of the second day, right? But we had it the third day, right.
But yeah, my feet. But also like it went by so fast
Yeah,
because we were so
it
busy
did.
that like I was just having a blast, and then it was over, and then I was sad because I was like, wait, that was really fun. I wish we could do that every day.
Yeah, and I feel like it was definitely a good team building stuff for us
1000%, yeah.
because this is the first time we're all, not all departments, but someone from each department was together.
Yeah.
It was definitely a team building thing, like going to dinner. I mean, we
Yeah.
all split off in groups after because I'm an old person. I don't like going out. But
It
like
was nice
team-
to get everyone together. We had Jasmine come
Oh,
for the
yeah,
giveaway
Jasmine
winner.
and
That
her
was
friend.
exciting. We got
Yeah.
to meet a pro partner. She got to join us at the show. She got to join us for dinner. So I was really excited to meet our pro partners and meeting more estheticians, building our team. It was overall a really great experience. I feel like a lot of people got benefits from it. And
Oh, for sure.
everyone that signed up from the show, they got some really good deals. You have an
Oh,
account
the
manager
deals were
reaching
amazing.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all fully supported.
Yes, and we're still running a special, a sale for IECSC. It's IECSC 20.
Yep, that's the code, and it's 20% off site-wide retail rates. So anything that you think you need, it's the perfect time to get set up. And then for our pros that already know what they want, it's 10% off all wholesale, and it's already in the pro portal, so you don't have to worry about codes or anything additional. We try to make it as simple as we can, so make sure you're snagging those good deals. And if you don't know what you need, we have an amazing product finder on our website. You want to answer a few questions, or you can call in. An account manager can help you figure out what you need. But the sale is really great.
Yeah. So, what was your favorite part of the show during the show and after the show? So, I guess what was your favorite part of just New York in general?
Okay, I can start then.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the show itself, I think, was just talking to people.
Mhm.
And I wasn't necessarily selling. It's something that I do want to do in the future once we go to future shows. But
Really?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, because she knows so much. Like you were answering questions and running around, and I was like, you need to get her an iPad.
I really tested my Starpil knowledge because people would come in
Yes.
and be like, what is this? And I'd be like, well,
Let me tell you.
but definitely just talking to people. I love connecting with people, and I think you always learn something new from people, and you just take away knowledge and experience, and it just adds to who you are as a person. So on that front, I love that. And then just more on a personal note, like New York wise, I think my favorite memory was
So you got yelled at by that crazy person?
we did get yelled at, and that was terrifying.
We
Callie
were
and I
chased. We
got
didn't
chased.
get yelled at. We were chased blocks down New York.
with some
Sorry, it's not
guy.
funny.
He had
I'm
his
sorry.
camera in our
so
face,
sorry.
like, you're gonna be on YouTube. If you guys find this on YouTube, let me know. I want to see it.
No, I would love to see the footage because I was probably scared blank.
Yeah, we were both running like.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
That was the lowest point of the trip. That would be the lowest.
If we're gonna share highs and lows, that was low. But I think my high was Callie and I randomly, like, after I forgot what it was, but we got back to the hotel and I was like, "Do you want to go to Times Square?" And she was like, "Sure."
It was 2. It was like
in the morning.
Yes. So we go
It was
there
snowing.
and we get there and it starts snowing. This is the first time
I
I've
was gonna
ever
say,
seen
are you
snowfall.
impressed with snow?
No, she
No,
is.
I've never seen
No, that's I was
snowfall.
like, so Callie's from the DMV as well,
Yes.
so I'm like, baby.
No,
granted,
I've seen
I
it
don't think
all.
I don't think it snowed at home yet.
No.
It might have been like a little
Yeah.
sprinkle, but
But yeah,
that was your first time seeing snow.
yeah, snowfall. I've seen snow on the floor.
Oh,
I've
that's
never
gross.
seen
That
it.
doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly. So that was just really cool. It just felt like really fun. It was like more so empty.
Mhm.
It was just
Oh,
like a
yeah,
really
I
fun,
can see that.
spontaneous thing. Like we didn't really
lit
plan
up
it. We
like
just
it's the
showed
middle of the day.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was just like, I don't know, it was just magical. Yeah, that's exactly what it felt
Oh
like.
my gosh.
Callie, what about you?
My favorite part of the show was probably the demos. I think when the guy got his arms waxed, like he was just funny. And
Yeah.
he was making everybody laugh. And like all the people who were watching were laughing. And I just like funny people because
Callie, the comedian.
I don't know. He was funny. And then I would say my favorite part of the whole weekend, that's hard because I had a lot of fun like every day. But I would probably say when we did our first like team dinner, I think it was Zio's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did like a whole team dinner and it was just a huge table. And it was so nice to get and sit down with everybody because, you know, some of us work remotely and to speak for myself, I'm rarely in the office. So
Yeah.
it was nice to be around everybody for sure.
How about you, Chris?
My favorite part, I mean, it kind of similar to Dani, was just talking to people. Like so I manage the team now. I'm not really dealing with sales and I'm not really dealing with clients the way that I used to. So I do miss that. So being in the show, it was like, oh, wait, I still got it. I still know how to talk to people. I still know how to like build relationships. So it was fun getting to communicate with people, helping people find a new account manager that needed. I got some schools that came out to reach out to us, which a lot of people don't realize. We have some really great school pricing that is available to beauty institutions when you call in. It's not something that we have online, but a lot of schools were interested in finding out more about us. And I think that's great because most of the times in school, they're starting you with GG and Satin Smooth. And not that they're not excellent products, it's just they don't give you a wide range of variety of hard waxes and different things to play with. So being able to start in beauty school with Starpil products, with premium quality products that the teachers want to use too, I thought was amazing. I didn't expect so many to come up to me about that. And then outside of it, I think just getting to know the team more. Like Callie said, a lot of us are remote. I am remote. So I don't get to interact with people outside of Zoom as often as I would like. So it was nice to see everyone go out and get to learn each other more and get to know each other like outside of the screen.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience.
It's definitely different.
My favorite part, I have three the demos.
Okay.
The guy Tony, what I did his legs. Oh my god, he was hilarious. The lower legs.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. So I did his lower legs with the vegan hard wax. He didn't flinch at all.
At
Like
all.
it was amazing because waxers know men cannot sit through any waxing service without crying about it. There was that. And then I love, again, as a professional, I love seeing the other exhibitors and getting samples and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I like seeing who's there and who's not there because that's always spicy. And I love seeing the uniforms, like what other people
Oh, yeah.
wear. Some people have the cutest scrubs and the cutest jumpers.
Yeah.
Oh
they
my
were looking
god.
cute.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite part of the trip was, I think like everyone else said, just like seeing everybody. Because really only people that I see on a regular basis are these two bozos over here, Ari and Carlos. And Crystal every once in a while. Well, now more
When I pop
often
in.
because of Pink Table Talk. But yeah, seeing people and meeting Jasmine and her friend, just seeing people in their like regular, normal, comfortable dynamic. And that is when I realized that Callie is like absolutely hilarious. Like we all came back to our room, me and Ari's room one night, and like Callie just tears. Hilarious.
Let me give the context though.
Yes, please.
We ordered cookies.
Oh my god, I
We
forgot about
ordered cookies.
We still haven't gotten them.
Okay, like not to spoil anything, but we never got the cookies.
We never got
To this
But-
day.
So we're like losing it because we wanted these cookies so bad. Like we were foaming at the mouth about the thought of one bite of one
I
chocolate chip
forgot
cookie.
all about that.
And we're like freaking out, calling the manager of this place, like fighting with people. We're like, where's our cookies? They said they gave it to the DoorDash driver. The DoorDash driver doesn't exist. Like, we don't know what's going on. And then we remembered that we were staying in
At a DoubleTree. And if you don't know, DoubleTree has beautiful, amazing.
They're chocolate chip walnuts.
Yes,
They're
they're
like
so good.
fantastic. And it literally hit me like a truck. I was like, there's hot cookies.
No, you stood up and
downstairs.
said something. What did you say?
I was like, we're at a DoubleTree.
No, you said like I have to go or I have to. You stood up and said something
Probably.
very random. But Callie is like, I swear to God, everything's a joke, but I love it. I love it.
As a
I
mom.
can't take you seriously.
No, nobody should take me seriously. I'm never serious.
Which is why you do so well on socials.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
you
just
know.
put a Gen Zer in the spot and they kill
Exactly.
it.
And
Exactly.
period. That's it. Done.
And that's it, yeah.
But shout out to Ari also for
Obvious.
being the Starpil social media manager. So we definitely could not do my job without Carlos and Ari. Shout out to you guys. What else? Anything else you guys want to talk about this trade show?
I met a really cool girl.
Did you?
Yes.
Tell us.
Danny.
Besides Dani, I met this girl at the trade show, a woman. She's not a little girl. I don't know why I'm saying girl. But she was just actually talking to you and me, Dani. She was talking about just like her experiences. She looked so good. So I was like, oh, I love your makeup today. And then she like was talking to us and had like a really heart-to-heart moment with us and was telling us about how she was actually having a terrible day and like
Oh,
let us and told us what was going on and was so kind and vulnerable with us. And then like was seriously the sweetest person I met like the whole time. And when we went back later and we picked a giveaway winner, she was one of the entries. And her entry was also like by far like the best entry. So she won. And we
The
got to
grand
give
prize.
her all of this stuff and it was just incredible.
Yes. So stories like that, I absolutely love. I like Crystal said, I met with a lot of students. I had one girl, she was a student like about to graduate, and she was like, I'm trying to convince my dad to let me spend like $1,000 worth of products, and I just want to buy them here. I'm like, girl, I got you.
We're like, run it up.
Yes, please, please.
We'll
And
set you up.
yeah, but she was super excited. She wanted the roll-on warmer.
Nice system.
She wanted the whole set, and then she wanted hard wax, dual warmer, pre and post care. The crickets.
Enough with the now you're just being mean.
But yeah, she's actually running for like Miss Delaware or something. Yeah. Trying to think of other stories. We had a lot of students or people who were like wanting to go solo, about to go solo, and like struggling. So a lot of people actually asked me what my story was and how I made the transition from working at a franchise chain, whatever, wax place, to going on my own and then making the transition into education fully. Baby, you can do whatever you want to do. Just just as long as you put forth the effort. And I feel like that's what we all kind of tell people, like put forth the effort, use the tools. And that's one thing that I do love about Starpil is that we definitely work towards giving you these tools to be successful.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. We try to make sure you have anything that you need, from blogs to videos to this pink table talk for you guys. Everything that we do is to really support estheticians. It's our mission statement. It's something that we really try to keep in mind for everything when it comes to graphics, when it comes to socials. Like, we always want to make sure we're helping people, giving them information that they need. So
Yeah.
that's our number one thing.
I forgot. My friend Dave was there. Hi, Dave. Dave the barber. He is a barber in Maryland. He has his own shop. He might have one. I don't know. He has at least a barber shop. But he teaches too. So he was there with like 1,000 students on
Tuesday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tuesday. When the bus loads of kids came and took
yeah.
over everywhere. It's crazy. But he was on both sides. He came over and like was like, this is what you guys can do. Like either on either side, like you're gonna be licensed to do both. At least in Maryland, Cosmos and Estes can do everything. Oh my God, I'm stuttering. Thank you. I deserve that. Cosmos can do everything Estes can do because of just the hours.
Yeah.
I know not every state is like that. So please check your state board.
100%.
But it was nice to see him and nice to see like a familiar face besides, you know, people that we know from socials. So yeah, if you're in school and you have the opportunity to go to a show, definitely go. Even if you can't go with your school, just like get friends and go. Like they're all over.
You
And
get
it's
good
worth it.
deals. You get lots of good information.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
get samples. You get to talk to people and find out more about the brands that you maybe wouldn't have if you were just searching online, things like that. So it's an excellent opportunity. I always suggest going on the last day because usually you get the best deals for
absolutely.
students. It's a really good setup for you guys, but definitely take advantage. Education is so important. You get a lot of free education at these shows. So don't miss the opportunities if you have it. And if your school, like if he took his students, that's amazing. Not a lot of beauty schools do that.
Yeah.
So that's incredible that he did that for, his students. But definitely take advantage of any show that's in your area. If you can go, I agree.
Yeah. I went to the one in Vegas in 2021 and it was an experience. I love Vegas. Vegas is one of my favorite cities. I come from a family of gamblers and I used to go out there every summer growing up as a kid. And prepare yourself for the time change. But there are a lot of classes. Vegas is like one of their bigger shows, so there's a lot of classes, a lot of exhibitors. But it's fun. Vegas
It's bigger than New York City.
Yeah. Vegas.
So
Vegas with time. The first day I walked around, obviously, saw people. I think I did 1 or 2 classes, and the second day we just didn't make it. We got breakfast at like 7 a.m. and we were like, no. It was fun though. Definitely learned a lot.
Oh, I
sure.
have another moment that I just remembered that was so much fun.
Tell me.
So I met this girl who's like my internet bestie.
Okay.
Let me explain. Nah. So since I do social media, I always see the estheticians tagging us, using our product in videos, all kinds of stuff. And I don't actually know them, or they don't actually know me. But when I would see them at the show, I was just like, literally, I was like, we're besties. And they're like, who are you? And I was like, bestie. No,
You don't know who I am?
No, but
Oh.
it was so nice. Like I got to meet Dani, the esthetician, and I got to meet Natalie Rosario, I believe is her last name, but she owns she works in New York City too, and she has this shop. But like just hearing their stories and getting to know these people, like they literally followed my main Instagram account. Like I'm like, we're really friends now. So
Oh yeah, we met Ada too. Ada. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Ada. But yes, she like completely, I'm looking at Ari, like you guys can see her standing right here, but she completely surprised me. I was not anticipating seeing her. I was like, hi, you know me.
Right.
Yeah, it's always nice to me. If you follow us on socials, like please, like come up, speak to us. We love you guys. Yes, interact.
Yeah.
Like we actually genuinely, as you can see, we get excited to see.
I do.
Yeah, for sure. I think we all do. Like
Yeah,
I know
for sure.
Crystal does.
I saw people that I used to work with their accounts or
Yeah.
that went to Maria, that
Uh-huh.
she's their account manager, and they were able to talk to her. So it was so nice to be like, I talk to you all the time over the
Right.
phones. Now I can hug you in person and I could see you, and like, to feel that relationship go from being just over the phone
Right.
for so long to now like literally being
Or
face
even
to
just
face.
text messages. Like 'cause a lot of people
Oh,
don't
yeah.
talk on the phone anymore.
We text, we
Yeah.
call, we email, whatever you need, however you want to communicate, we will do the same. So yeah, it's very different in person, but that was the best part for me. It was so nice to hear everyone's stories and just meet people. That's what this industry is about. Like you literally 9 times out of 10, when you meet someone that's in this industry, they got into it because they love making other people feel beautiful.
Absolutely.
And that is such a beautiful reason to do something. That's why a lot of people that are in our industry are extremely creative. They're very passionate, which is why you see so many cool things coming from our socials and different things like that, because that is what Estes embody. Creativity, fun, beauty, making people feel good, happy, being upbeat. So my favorite industry to be in. I will be in the beauty industry forever.
Oh, same. Yeah, making the transition into the beauty industry was like a life
Seamless. I've
changer
been in it since
for me.
19, and I was like, I'll never do anything else. I don't want to.
I mean, I've been in the hospitality industry, and I feel like the beauty industry and hospitality go.
They're similar.
Hand in hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll be in the beauty industry until the day I die. Proudly.
Agreed.
What about you? Are you stuck with us?
I definitely love it. I love doing social media, so I would really hope to do that like forever. I'm like,
Forever.
can I stay here forever, please?
Until you're
Don't
80.
fire me. Don't fire me, please.
Anything else, guys? I'm excited for the next show.
I'm so excited for the next show.
I can't believe it's bigger. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I can't even fathom it being
It's-
bigger than that.
It's
Yeah,
Vegas,
show's crazy.
baby.
I've never been to Vegas.
Me
Wow.
either.
Giddy up.
We're ready.
I'm so excited. New York was so much fun. Like,
It
I
was.
literally miss it so much. I feel so bad because one of my friends, it's her bachelorette weekend when we're going to Vegas, and I was like,
Oh well, honey.
I will
Yeah,
be seeing
sorry,
you
girl.
at the wedding because I'm missing because I'm going to Vegas instead.
With my job.
Yeah, I
Right.
was like, they're making me go, even though I
yeah,
just
I
want to
can't
go.
go.
It was so much fun.
I wasn't
was.
gonna go either way, honestly.
She's like, I wasn't missing
I
it.
was not. I love the Vegas show.
Yeah.
I've never been, so I'm excited. I'm really just being a whole different
Yeah.
experience.
I will definitely go to a show in Vegas. I'll go to a show in New York, but I'm definitely more inclined to go to a show in Vegas. Why?
I think the
don't know.
weather in general is enough because like it wasn't terrible up
It
north.
definitely was
but it was
not.
chilly.
It was. I definitely thought it was gonna be a lot colder
Yeah,
at home.
It
Well, not
was
home, but you know, up north, whatever.
I got you. I know what you
Yes. Anything else? Next episode, it'll be something spicy. Oh no, it's gonna be socials and your business,
mean.
and we're gonna
Ooh.
feature Callie and Ari. Finally, Ari is gonna get in front of a camera.
Yay!
Yeah.
Table talk.
Yeah. So guys, as always, Paint Table Talk is sponsored by Starpil Pro. If you have not signed up for Starpil Pro and you are a professional, what are you doing with your life? Please do me a favor. Sign up, get the wholesale rates, and always you can call in if you have questions, speak with Crystal. Maybe not Crystal, but our
Somebody on my
personal
team
account
will take care of
managers, our beautiful Pams. Yeah, so we'll see you here next time on Pink Table Talk. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, Carlos. Bye, Ari.